glass a day. That's about what they say. But I can also endorse a great supplement called resveratrol, which I've written in a couple of On the Marks in the past, so you can find it in there. And resveratrol you pretty much can find anywhere. Does anyone know about resveratrol or have heard about it or maybe take it? Okay, resveratrol has been out for a couple years. And each capsule of resveratrol is about 10 bottles of wine. Okay? Now I know it's a lot more fun to drink the wine, but in there is the outer layer of the grape, which is the leaf, is where all the antioxidants and nutrients are. That's crushed in. Now what they know is that it does decrease free radical activity in your bodies. And it helps increase antioxidants. Now is it a cure? No. But it's just one thing to your armor to help prevent cancer. But overall health, because now we find that resveratrol is good for your heart too as well. So you can find it anywhere. I find mine at Whole Foods just because I trust their products. But I know that a lot of other places are carrying them, and it's relatively pretty inexpensive now. And you take one capsule a day. You won't feel instant, like great energy right when you take it. It's not meant for that. It's just meant to help give your body the needs that it's not getting. Okay, because it's hard to get a lot of those antioxidants in fruits and vegetables if you're not eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Obviously, my goal is for you to eat the fruits and vegetables, but if you're not, that's one way to supplement. But it's a great way.
Excuse me.
Yes. Okay, next. This next slide, I don't know if anybody has heard of the BRCA gene. And if you haven't, this slide does not do this justice. I do promote and invite you to look much more into this gene than what I'm about to tell you. It's one of those things that I've had to learn. Another example, a life lesson. I've had clients that have had tracked their family histories, mother, sisters, aunts have had breast cancer. Now, what one of my clients did is, she doesn't have breast cancer, but she went and had a full mastectomy. And then they had reconstruction. Insurance company paid for it. And why are they paying for it? In kind of layman terms, because Tammy would probably know much more about the technical side of that. They're paying for it because it's cheaper than paying for breast cancer. Average about $250,000 to treat somebody from start to finish with breast cancer. That surgery is roughly $10,000 to $15,000. So money aside, let's forget that. Health. Will it decrease your chances of getting breast cancer? Yes. That's why you do it. It's a very painful process. But there's what this particular test does is it shows that that gene is present within your genealogy of your body. It allows them to also say, well, maybe there's more frequent testings that we need to do with you than if you're positive. Doesn't mean we need to go and do the surgery right away. It also then there's certain drug therapies that are out there as well that they could put you on if you're a candidate. Again, it puts the power back in your hands. It's going to be very popular. You're going to hear a lot more about it. If in your next doctor's visit, you can certainly ask them about it. It's a test I'm almost positive I'm sure your insurance would cover. I don't know if not now, it will eventually. I've had a couple of close people go and get the gene test. Some were negative, some were positive. So right now, they're talking to their family, and it's a big decision to do, because it's a long process to go and do a full mastectomy and remove the tissue that 90% chance maybe it's going to come. So in that process, you are going ahead and getting rid of your breast, and you're doing a reconstruction surgery. But it allows you again to have that power. It gives you that knowledge. So, but please, we provided a lot of information just on this slide, so it's good. But look into it. There's a lot of information out there. I can tell you, there's a lot of information out there. Well, in closing, I always like, when I think about, the meditation that I've done in the past with everybody, it's been one that I feel like has really helped people kind of just get focused and get centered. And I always want to end with this slide because I want to remind everybody to go back to that. And eventually I think maybe in my future presentations, we'll probably just have a meditation presentation, I think, because I think it really went over well. So I want to bring back, because I know talking with doctors that I know and people that I know that are very close to a very holistic lifestyle, this is one of their things that gets them back into their center. Now, it's, again, not a cure for cancer, but some people will say it's a cure for stress and anxiety. So let's look at that. And in closing, I want everyone to remember, ultimately, our core value here, at the company is wellness from different angles, not only from physical, mental, but we need to look at it from a self-responsibility as well. I mean, ultimately, you are in control of your own wellness. Its core value should be inside of you. So we're here to support that. Now, this presentation, I know, says a lot, and it did a lot, and I hope that whether it impacts you personally, you have that knowledge now to share with someone else.